Good morning, student. Once again, I am Vikas Sharma, your mathematics teacher. I will continue with our previous questions. Okay. Now, last class we discussed about polynomial. Polynomial. Yes, we discussed about polynomial and CRT book exercise 2.1, class 9. Okay, class 9. Now, we will continue from there. We have completed question number 3. Now question number 4. Okay, see question number 4. What is the question says? Question says write the degree of each of the following polynomials. Question says write the degree of each of the following. Question says write the degree. Yes, degree. Then firstly we will know what is the degree. Yes, what is the degree of polynomial? Firstly we will understand this point and then after we discuss of the question. Okay, see, degree. Degree of polynomial. Yes, degree of polynomial, that means highest power of highest power of variable, highest power of variable in our polynomial. Okay, polynomial. Okay, clear. Then suppose one example we take, and for the example, suppose 3x squared plus 5x to the power 8 plus 3x to the power 10. Okay, this is our polynomial. If we talk about their degree, then we will see all the term and their power. Okay, all their power. Then in this term, their power of the variable is 2. In this term, their power of the variable is 8, and in this term power of the variable is 10. Okay, we have to find their degree. Then degree says highest power of the variable, which is the highest among all. Then we will see 10 is the highest among all. Okay, then our degree for this polynomial is degree for this polynomial is 10. Okay, okay, now we will see the questions. Okay, we will see the question number first of it, question number 4 first. Okay, question number 4 first. This is the question that write the degree of this polynomial, and our polynomial is 5x cube plus 4x square plus 7x. Okay, 5x cube plus 4x square plus 7x. We have to find their degree. Then we will see all the terms. This is our first term, and in this term power of the variable is 3. Okay, in this term power of variable is 2, and in this term power of variable is 1. Okay, now we will see the highest power among these all. Okay, then highest power 3, 2 and 1, which is the highest among these. Then we know that very well 3 is the highest among these all. Okay, then we will write degree of this polynomial. Okay, degree of this polynomial equal to 3. Okay dear student, this will be our answer. Now see question number second. Question second says second question says 4 minus y square. 4 minus y square. Okay, we will see the powers of the variable. See, this is a constant term. This is a constant term. That means we can write it as like 4 into y to the power 0. Yes, we can write, but there is no need for this. Okay, now minus y square. Now if we will see the degree in this term, then this term degree should be 0 and degree of this term should be 2. Then which is maximum among 0 and which is maximum between 0 and 2? Then 2 is the larger to 0. Therefore our degree for this polynomial is 2. Okay dear student. Now next question number third. Okay, question number third. What says question third? Third says 5t minus a square root of 7. 5t minus a square root of 7. See, this is the constant term, and if we write the degree, then degree of constant term should be 0. Okay, now degree of this term, that means power of the variable in this term is 1 and in this term 0, we can say. Now which is the greatest between them, 0 and 1? Which is the greatest between 0 and 1? Then we know that very well, 1 is greater than 0. That means our degree of this polynomial equal to 1. Okay dear student. Now see question number next, that means question number 4. Question number 4. 4 says what is the degree in 3? What is the degree in 3? We know very well, it is the constant term and degree of constant term should be 0. Okay, degree of constant term will be 0. That means we can write it as like, if we give x to the power 0, then there is no effect on this constant term and there is power will be 0. Then degree of this polynomial is 0. Okay, degree of this polynomial will be 0. Okay dear student. Now see next question. Next question, that means question number 5th. Question number 5th. What says question number 5th? 5th says classify the following as linear, quadratic and cubic polynomial. Okay, linear, quadratic and cubic polynomial. Question number 4. 5 says classify the following as linear, quadratic and cubic polynomial. Then firstly once again we will discuss about that and then after we start the question. Okay, now see, this is question number 5. Okay, this is the place for 5. Okay, now see, this is our linear. Which types of polynomial we will say? Linear. Okay, then classification of polynomial, I have told you that on the base of their degree. That means if degree of the polynomial is 1, if degree of polynomial if degree of polynomial is 1, that means a polynomial consists of 1 degree, then that polynomial is known as linear polynomial. What? Linear polynomial. And second, if your degree of this polynomial, if degree of polynomial, if degree of polynomial is 2, then that is known as quadratic polynomial. Quadratic, yes, quadratic polynomial. Okay, now if degree of our polynomial is, if degree of polynomial is 3, then that polynomial is known as cubic polynomial. Which polynomial, friend? Which polynomial, student? Cubic polynomial. Okay, cubic polynomial. Clear? Then we will see the questions. Okay, now this is your 4 concept. Which types of polynomial is known as linear, which types of polynomial is known as quadratic, and which types of polynomial is known as cubic. Now we will see the first question of question number 5th. Okay, see the 5th first question. Okay, now first question is question number 5th, and first is x square plus x square plus x. Okay, see, this is x square plus x, this is our polynomial. Now we will see their degree and decide which types of polynomial is this. Okay, now see, in this polynomial our degree is, degree is 2. Okay, if degree is 2, then this polynomial is known as quadratic polynomial. This is known as quadratic polynomial. Okay, now second question. Second question is x minus x cube. Okay, okay, now see degree of this polynomial. Firstly we will decide what is the degree for this polynomial, then see the highest power of the variable, then highest power of this variable is 3, then degree is 3. If degree is 3, then this is known as cubic polynomial. Okay, cubic polynomial. Getting? Now question number 3rd. Question 3rd says y squared, y plus y square plus 4. Okay, now firstly we will see the degree, and then after we will decide which types of polynomial is this. Then see, each polynomial has degree, 2, because maximum power of the variable is 2. Maximum power of the variable is 2. Okay, here no any power, then we can say 1 is the power. Okay, then maximum power of the variable is 2, then this polynomial is known as quadratic polynomial. Okay, quadratic polynomial. Clear? Now next question we will see, question number 4. 4 says question number 4 is 1 plus x, now we will see first its degree, then degree of this polynomial should be, in this term maximum power is 0 and in this term power is 1, then maximum power of all this term from all this term is 1, then degree of this polynomial is 1. Degree is 1, therefore this polynomial is known as linear polynomial. Which types of polynomial? Linear polynomial. Okay, now see question number 5. Next question number 5 is question number 5th. Fifth says 3t 3t, that means this is the polynomial of degree 1. This is the polynomial of degree 1. Then degree 1, then this is known as once again linear polynomial. Okay. Okay, dear student, next question. Next question is r square. Next question is r square. R square. This is the polynomial with the variable r, and this has only one term and their power is 2, then degree is 2, and degree is 2, then this is known as quadratic. Quadratic. Okay, quadratic polynomial. And next question, question number 7 is 7x cube. 7x cube. See, their degree is, their power is 3. Degree is 3. Their degree is 3. So this is the cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial. Which type of polynomial is this? Cubic polynomial. Okay. Now these types we completed this exercise. That means this exercise we have completed. We have completed. Okay, now we will see the next topic of this chapter for this polynomial. Then next topic is zeros of polynomial. What? Zeros of polynomial. See, what is the zeros of polynomial? Okay, firstly we'll discuss about something zeros of polynomial. Then after we will move the question, move to the question. Okay, say consider this polynomial 5x is equal to this. We replaced x by 1 everywhere, then px is equal to 4. So we say that the value of px at, okay. Okay, now see, zeros of polynomial, that means concept is that suppose that we have any polynomial. Suppose this is our polynomial px. Okay, and polynomial px, suppose x plus 2. Yes, if we have to find zeros of polynomial, then concept says for what value of x, for what value of x the value of our polynomial is 0. Okay, for what value of x the value of our polynomial is 0. That means if value of px will be 0, then we can write x plus 2 equal to 0, then x is equal to minus 2. Then this is the our required value, that it makes this polynomial 0. Then we will write zeros of px. Zeros of px is minus 2. Clear? Getting everyone? Zeros of that polynomial is 2. Okay, clear. Now we will see the next point. Okay, next point, that means see, zeros of polynomial we have seen, and then after we discuss about value of polynomial at a given point. What we will discuss about, this is the our new topic, start from here. Now we will write value of polynomial at a given point, at a given point. Okay, suppose we have polynomial in term of x, px is equal to 3x square minus 2x plus 8. This is our polynomial, and we have to find value of this polynomial at 1, 2 and 3. Suppose we have to find value of this polynomial at 1, 2 and 3. Then we will write here px is equal to this polynomial we have given already. Then we have to find point value of this polynomial at the 1. Then we will write on the place of x. Then sorry, on the place of x 1. That means we will replace this x by 1, and as we will do in all the term here 3x square, this x is replaced by our point 1, then it become 1 square. Clear? Now this is the next term minus 2x, and x is replaced by 1 plus 8. Okay, now see, this will be 3 into 1 square, that means 1, minus 2 into 1, 2 into 1 plus 8. Okay, next it will be 3 ones are 3 minus 2 ones are 2 plus 8. Okay, then it become 3 minus 2. Firstly we will add plus and plus, it become 8 plus 3, 11 minus 2, 11 minus 2, that means 9. Okay, this is the our value of this polynomial at the point 1. Okay, now see, we discuss about value of polynomial at the point 2. Then our firstly we will write our polynomial we have px is equal to 2x square minus 2x plus 3x square minus 2x plus 8, 3x square 3x square minus 2x plus 8. Okay, we have to find their value at the point of 2. Okay, at the point of 2, then we will replace x by 2. Okay, we will replace x by 2, then it become 3x square, and x is replaced by 2. Okay, minus 2 into x, x is replaced by 2 plus 8. Okay, now see, this is the 3, 2 square, that means 4, minus 2 into 2 plus 8. Okay, now see, 3 4s are 12, 3 4s are 12, minus 2 to the 4, 2 to the 4, and this is plus 8. Okay, now see, firstly we will add the numbers 12 and 8. Okay, 12 and 8 both has plus sign, then we will add the both. 12 and 8 becomes 20. Okay, minus 4, 12, 20 minus 4. Now plus minus minus 4 out of 20, it means 16. Clear, student? This is the our value of the polynomial at a given point. But now one remaining is for you. Okay, find the value of this polynomial. Find, question is that find value of these polynomials, which polynomial this, that is discussed just upside. Okay, this polynomial at 3. Okay, we will find the value of that polynomial at the point of 3. Now we will see zeros of this polynomial. Okay, zeros of this polynomial, but zeros of polynomial. Okay, zeros of polynomial, this is the our new topic. Okay, zeros of polynomial. Okay, now suppose we have a polynomial in term of y, then we will write p y. Okay, we have py. Suppose py is y 4y plus 4y, okay, 4y minus 12. We have 4y minus 12. This is our polynomial. Okay, this is our polynomial. Now we have to find zeros of this polynomial. Okay, zeros of this polynomial. Then firstly know what says the concept of zeros of this polynomial. Then zeros of this polynomial says, suppose our polynomial is 4y minus 12. Then zeros of polynomial says for what value of x. See carefully. For what value of x, the value of py will be 0. For what value of y, the value of these polynomials become 0. That means what? That means what? We will write, we have to find zeros of this polynomial, so py becomes 0. Okay, py becomes 0. Okay, now see py, that means 4y minus 12. Okay, then it becomes 4y minus 12. 4y minus 12 is equal to 0. Okay, then it becomes 4y. Okay, this is the simple simplification. Okay, now y equal to 12 by 3, sorry, 12 by 4. That means this simplify 3 and here 1, that means 3. That means if we put 3 on the place of y, then value of py becomes 0. So we will write zeros of polynomial, is 3. Okay, that means, is it clear? Okay, once more question I am giving you, and then after we will start the exercise. This is the most important concept for solving that exercise, that means exercise 2.2. Okay, suppose that we have a polynomial. This is the question. We have a polynomial px. We have a polynomial px is equal to x squared plus x squared minus 16. Okay, x square minus 16, and we have to find their zeros. Yes, then what says just before I have told you, for what value of x, the value of px become 0. Okay, for what value of x, the value of px becomes 0. That means for solution we will write, we have to find their 0, then px will be 0. Then value of px we have x square minus 16. Value of px is x square minus 16. Then x square minus 16 we have, right? Now it equal to 0. Okay, it will be equal to 0. Now see, this is the x square, and also we will write for 16 as 4 whole square. 4 whole square also we will write. Okay, now see x square, now it becomes, now based on identity a square minus b square, and a square minus b square equal to a plus b into a minus b. A plus b, that means 1 times it should be plus and 1 times it should be with minus. Okay, it should be with minus. Clear? Now see x plus 4 into x minus 4 is 0. Now see carefully, this side is product of two numbers. If product of two numbers is 0, then either first number will be 0 or second number will be 0. That means if first number will be 0, then it becomes x plus 4 equal to 0, and also second number will be 0, then x plus 4 is equal to 0. Clear? Now see, if x plus 4 is equal to 0, then x is equal to minus 4, and if x minus 4 is equal to 0, then x is equal to 4. Yes, now hence we will write at the conclusion, hence minus 4 and 4 are the zeros of our polynomial. Okay, clear? Okay, now see next topic. Okay, this is the clear. Now we will start, we will move the exercise 2.2. Okay, we will start on the exercise 2.2. See, now this is the our concept, and now we will start exercise, we will start exercise 2.2 of polynomial from NCERT. Clear? Now see, first question of this is, first question says find the value of the polynomial 5x minus 4x square plus 3 at the point x is equal to 0. That means first question says, है ना, see first question says, question is that suppose this is polynomial in term of x, we write it as 5x square minus 4x square plus 3. We have to find their value at x is equal to 0. That means we have to find their value at x is equal to 0. Then very simple, we replace this x by 0, then also we will replace all the x by the 0, then it becomes 5, this is x square, then x is replaced by 0, then we will write 0 on the place of x, and this is a square. Okay, minus it is 4 x square, and we replace just x by 0, then we will write x on the place of x we will write 0, and there is a square, then also we will write a square, and plus 3. Clear everyone? Now see, it is 5 into 0 a square, 0 a square, that means 0, minus 4 into 0 a square, then again 0. Oh, something mistake. Oh, there is no square. Okay, sorry, there is no square. Okay, plus 3. Now it becomes 0 minus 0 plus 3. Then value of this polynomial at the point 0 is equal to 3. Hence we will write P 0 equal to 3. Clear everyone? Now see question number 2. Question number 2. Question number 2 is, question number 2 is value of this polynomial at x is equal to minus 1. That means firstly we will write our px. What is the px? Px is 5x minus 4x square plus 3. 5x minus 4x square plus 3. We have to find the value of x at minus 1. That means p minus 1 we have to find. It becomes 5 into x. 5 into 5 into 5 into x. 5 into x. X is minus 1 minus 4x. 4x square. 4x square, that means on the place of x we will write minus 1 and plus 3. Okay, now see, this becomes 5 minus 1, that means minus 5, minus 5. Okay, this is the square of minus 1 है ना. A square of minus 1 is 1, that means we can write it minus 4 and plus 3. Okay, now see, minus minus plus, then it becomes minus 9 plus 3. Minus 9 plus 3 is equal to minus 6. Then minus 6 is the our answer, that means we will write p minus 1 equal to 6. This is our answer. Clear? Now see the next question. Next question is, find the value of at the point x. This will be for u. Okay, now see, next question number 2 is, okay, question number 2. Now question number 2. What says question number 2? Question 2 says, find P0, P1 and P2 for each of the following polynomial. First of all, our polynomial is y square minus y plus 1. Y square minus y plus 1. Okay, now we have to find P0 and also we have to find P1 and also P2. Then we will see one by one. Suppose we will have to find firstly P0, then we will put all the y with the 0, that means it becomes suppose this is our py. Okay, this is our py. Okay, then we will write y square, that means 0 square minus y, that means 0 and plus 1, that means overall this becomes 1. Okay, overall this becomes 1. Then we will write p0 is equal to 1. P1 again we have to find. Yes, then we have py is equal to y square minus y plus 1. We have to write y square minus y plus 1. Then write y square, that means 1 square minus y, that means 1 and plus 1. Okay, now it becomes what it becomes? It becomes a 1 square, that means 1 minus 1 plus 1. Okay, plus 1. Then it is 0. It will be 0 and plus 1, that means 1 is the our value of P1. Okay, next one is P next one is P2. Okay, P2. Now once again replace all the value of replace all the y by 2. Now we will write 2 square minus 2 plus 1. Yes, it become 2 square, that means 4 minus 2 that means only minus 2 and plus 1. It become 2 plus 1 that means 3. 2 plus 1 that means 3. Okay, this become 3 should be our answer. Okay, now next question of this exercise is PT. Okay, PT. Second question is PT. Okay, pt equal to what given? Pt is given pt 2 plus t plus 2t square minus tq. Okay, 2 plus t plus 2t square minus tq. Okay, we have to find p at the point of 0. Okay, p0. Then we will write all the t by 0, 2 plus t, and replace t by 0. Okay, plus 2t square, and t square that means 0 square. Okay, plus sorry minus tq that means 0 q. Okay, now this become 2 plus 0 plus 0 minus 0, that means it is only 2. Then p0 is equal to 2. Okay, now again we have to find this p1. Okay, p1 we have to write now p1, but firstly we will write pt. Okay, pt is equal to what? Pt is equal to, it is given that pt is equal to, it is given that 2 plus t plus 2t square minus tq minus tq. Okay, p we have to find p1. Okay, p0 written there, no, p1. Okay, p1, then what will be p1? Okay, now see, we will replace all the t by 1. We will replace all the t by 1, then it becomes 2 plus t that means 1, t that means 1. Okay, 1 plus 2t, 2t square, this is t square, 2t square. Okay, 2t square, 2, and t that means how much? 1 square, plus tq that means 1 q. Clear? Now it become 2 plus 1 3 plus 2 into 1 square 2 and plus 1, it become 3 and 3 6. That means p at the point 1 is equal to 6. Okay, now we have to find p2. Okay, we have to find p2. Okay, then see how we will write p2. Now p2. Okay, p2, but firstly we have pt is equal to given, pt is equal to given, what is our pt? What is our pt? 2 plus t plus 2t square minus tq minus tq. Okay, 2 plus t plus 2 plus t plus 2t square minus tq. Okay, now we have to write it at p2. Yes, p2, p2 it will be, now once again we will remove this t by 2. Okay, remove this t by 2, then we will write 2 plus t that means 2 plus 2t square that means 2 square minus tq that means 2 whole cube. Clear to everyone? Now see, this become 2 plus 2 plus 2 square that means 2 into 4. Okay, 2 into 4, 2 into 4 minus 8. Okay, now this becomes 2 plus 2 plus 4 to the 8 minus 8. Now it becomes 2 and 2 4 8 8 minus that means 4. This is our answer. Okay. Now see the next question. Second question is that px is equal to x cube. Sorry, third question. Question number 3. Question number 3 is p x is equal to x cube. Px is equal to x cube. Now we have to find their value at p1, sorry, p0, p1 and p2. Okay. p0, p0 that means what? p0 that means we will put the 0 on the place of x, that means it becomes 0 cube. 0 cube that means 0. Okay, 0 cube that means 0. p1, p1 that means 1 cube. 1 cube that means 1, and 2 cube that means 2 whole cube, and 2 cube becomes 8. This is our answer. Clear? Now question number 4. Question number 4. What is question number 4? Question number 4 is px is equal to x minus 1 and x plus 1. X plus x plus 1. Okay, now we have to find their value at p1. If see, we can firstly break it. Okay, we can break it. This is the based on a minus b plus a plus b. It becomes, we can write it x square minus 1. X square minus 1. Now we have to find p0, p1 and p2. Okay, see, this is the p0. p0 that means what? p0 that means we will write 0 square minus 1, that means 0 square minus 1, that means minus 1. Okay, minus 1. Now p1. Okay, p1 that means 1 square minus 1. 1 square minus 1, that means it becomes 0. Now p2 that means 2 square minus 1. It is 2 square, that means 4 minus 1, it means it is 3. Clear? Now see, question number this completed. Okay, now remaining question try to solve yourself. Okay dear student, thank you.